still the inheritor from Shaykh Abdul. He left a will, wasiyah, the last will and testament. And awliya, they don't have from dunya to leave money and properties. He gave 3 advices that I knew about. One was to use this miswak every praying. The other was to say Subhana Rabbiyal wa bihamdihi in sajda, in the prayer. Subhana Rabbiyal wa bihamdihi, Subhana Rabbiyal wa bihamdihi. And the third one, the most important one maybe, to consider death every day. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Think. Everything is going to go. My loved ones are going to go, and I'm going to join them one day. I'm going. Whatever you build is going. I wasn't intending to talk, and I was going to talk later, but Shaykh coming to remind us. Do what's going to be easy. The sunnah for eating, eat what's in front of you. It's great. So we speak on that subject. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a keen sense for akhirah, to remember akhirah, not to be crazy for this dunya, where we forgot everything. If we want to fight for this dunya, let them fight. Dead animal by the side of the road, these big birds come, buzzards. Turning, get away. One bird comes, kick the other ones away. Don't be like that. Your share has to come to you. Shaykh Nazim, out of blessing, he said, if your faith has to be, the target is if the earth was covered with iron plates, and the sky was also covered with iron plates, don't be in doubt for your rizq to come to you. It's a target for us. Man is hasty, we're nervous for everything. But what do we do when we reach the grave? Nothing. What happened to you? You were going to do this and that and this and that. Oh, I said, come on, talk with May Allah grant us the best life and the best going out from life. Gives us strong iman, strong faith, raise us up. He said, don't be worried. We have Shaykh Naqshband, Shaykh Sinani, other awliya, they're able to reach their murids even at the end of their life. If we couldn't reach anything through our weak strugglings, in the last 5 breaths, these Naqshbandi sheikhs can reach the murid while people are around watching them pass away, sitting and watching. While they're sitting and watching that, for that person who's passing away, time and space changes. For the people attending, it's like this, ordinary space and time, the way we know it. Big quantum string theory, all those like this. For that person, he said the sheikhs are able to take them to another existence. So Allah promised everyone a long life, 160, 170 years. The Prophet said, so I said, my nation mostly passes away in the 60s and 70s, mostly. Some longer, some shorter. What happened to those years? Were cheated? No, it takes you for another long time in training, in another existence, until your perfection is reached. On the sixth breath, Prophet comes to do what he knows. We don't know. And the seventh breath, is for me, Allah takes to serve. Even atheists, he said, therapy, they denied God, Allah, all their life. So when they pass away, you see a tear coming. It's sign something came. Wasiya kulli shay. The mercy is so wide. Ma qadar Allah haqqa qadri. We never did a good estimate of Allah. Now, people are making people to run away from Allah, making him to be so tough and punishing and showing a face of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his prophet so ugly and hard. And Allah's mercy is endless. They're showing, all religions are showing such a tough face, asking to put everybody into Jahannam. And prophets were asking to make everyone in Jannah. The Shaykh told a story. The prophet is like a king in the old days. He rides with his boys out from the castle. They put the drawbridge down. They gallop out. Sundown, they come back. The king comes off to the, pulls up his horse and waits for his boys to come in. When he sees they're all in safely, then he goes in. What do you think about prophets? Arisun alaykum. Bimu'minina ra'ufur rahim. So anxious for his ummah. Famous hadith. He comes up on the last day saying, Ummati, Ummati, Ummah. He's worried about his ummah. All of them. He said, my flag is over the Bani Adam, the children of Adam, on the last day. All of them. From the beginning up to the end. The ancient civilizations, what you want to say, up to the last one. He said, I say it without pride. That's his position. And he's urgent for all of them. For each. We don't care. Pass somebody on the road, had an accident. He's looking to the souls of his own, asking to bring them back pure and clean as we were created. Oh, Sayyidina what we can say after that? We make salawat for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah said that on the day of promises, يوم ألست بربكم قالوا بلى وشهدنا. He created our arwah, our souls, pure and clean and shining. And he presented them like a treasure, like a crown to prophets, an amanat, a trust, heavenly trust. See, you accept, this is your ummah. You accept to bring it back to me pure and clean on the last day? The prophet said, yes, Allah, of course. Never refused. It was so beautiful and shining, that trust. Then, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he created nafs, ego. Their ummah is pure and clean through their soul, but they have nothing to ride on through their lives when I put them into this world. I give them the most powerful animal to ride on it, eagle. The eagle was so wild and so difficult. It needs a training, a strong training, or no one can ride it. He showed two prophets a new scene. The first one was Alastu bi Rabbikum Qalu Bala. Qalu Bala. Our soul said yes. Now, mounted on our egos, am I not your Lord? Alastu bi Rabbikum. The ego said, you are you, we are we. He said to ego, come. He went back. Go back, ego comes. Completely different picture. The prophet said, oh my Lord, send me some helpers. He doesn't need, but it's a barakah of Rasulullah. It's a heavenly treasure with hidden blessings for the Ummah. Send me helpers to help my Ummah to be able to ride that terrible ego, to make it into a barak, to come to heavens, to follow me. Prophet, where he went to Kavakos and Ya'ad. He wasn't only praying and fasting and doing. He left this world and went up. Follow me, he said. Oh, Rasulullah, we want to follow you, but we're stuck on earth. I gave you that barak. Step on your ego and come. How? I send to you trainers to teach you. And generation by generation, Allah sent first prophets, Anbiya, Nabis, and then Awliya to train, and then more than training, they're able to lift they leave you to work. As much as you work, and then we recite that in every zikr, we leave it to Allah. He knows what he created. Does he not know what he created? He knows we're weak. He knows we're weak creatures. Through our egos, we think we can be kings of like Nimrod, like Pharaoh, like modern tyrants. But we're so weak. We can't do anything. The smallest thing comes to us, one virus. What came to you? A virus. Where is that virus? You can't see it. It's so small. I put this. No, it passes through like putting a chain link fence to catch a mosquito. Because you can't find it. Finally, somebody found it in a microscope in Toronto. Some two scientists found it. We think we have it. It's so small. Coming. I came for Nimrod. It was the biggest tyrant, and came for him and his army. A swarm of mosquitoes came into his ear and began to eat it. And somebody beat him over the head with a hammer to make the pain go away. We're so small and so weak. Our hope is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with His mercy. I like to read every night at Maghrib, Kulli fadlillahi wa birahmatihi fabidhalika falyafrahu. Let them rejoice in Allah's fadl and mercy, and let them rely on that. Huwa khayru mimma yajma'un. Better than anything they could do through their efforts. You do. Doesn't mean don't do. You have to do from your love to Him. But trust on His mercy. Trust on His mercy. Shaykh Nazim said, he said to my father, I never dreamed he would come to my father's house in Chicago and sit there. I never imagined. He looked to my father and said, this is his birthday also around now. Anyone my eyes register, I never lose that person. Ever. Good tidings. Good tidings for Shaykh Abdul Haqq, Shaykh Naqshband, and whole awliya al-kiram. Allah bless them, make us to be under their wings. بحرمة الحبيب بحرمة الفاتحة. Amen. Now we brought our choir. Bismillah.